Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Tenements of the Great Rift. This is a D&D 5th edition, what do we call these, real play campaign?
Live play.
Sure.
Live play,
Actual
yeah.
play.
Live
Fun
play,
times
actual
being
play.
had.
We're doing it live. I'm sticking with that one. Based on Princess of the Apocalypse, but also with a whole heck of a lot of homebrew stuff in it. And we are at what I'm calling a precipice of the overarching conflict with the elemental cults. So last time we were here, let me see if I get this right. We left Waterdeep, went basically straight for Scarlet Moon Hall, where we suspected there would be an entrance based on previous experience to the Cult of Eternal Flames temple. We were right. Going into this entrance, we end up sort of being intercepted by basically a raiding party of ogres and I forget what they are called, but the cool dudes that had the lava armor, who were escorting a
Razor Blast?
Razor Blast, that was it, yeah.
Yeah.
Who were carrying an orb of flame destruction with them. And in trying to be sneaky about it in a very difficult situation to do so, trying to swipe away said orb, we failed and ended up having to fight all these dudes in this really tight tunnel. It was tough, but we did all right. And immediately after, we are met by a fire genasi who introduces himself as Bastion and essentially offers us a deal. He has no interest in continuing in his part of where this cult is now, but he wants Tinderstrike, the weapon that he has now named for the first time and identifies is the weapon that we're trying to get from Vanifer, in exchange for what he can provide as safe passage through to where she is. You guys essentially hold your ground on we don't intend to give it to you. We fully intend to destroy it. But if you at least stay out of our way, if not help us, we can assure that you'll have a good word from us in trying to establish your school. He says he's trying to establish a school of magic. Have I characterized that correctly before I continue?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that deal. Excellent. So following Bastion's instructions, we basically fast track through part of the Temple of the Fire Cult, and see some things along the way. But we pretty much beeline it down onto a hovering disc that goes down a couple levels to where we are now. And we immediately end up in another conflict with some crazy fire flinging folks. And at the very end of our session, Taryn seizes up due to an invisible force, and I will add to what I ended with there. Your eyes basically just roll over to the back of your head and glow this bright white. And you are all going to be able to see this large singularity of bright white light in front of you. And you're able to hear everything that happens, but you're not able to see everything that Taryn sees. Taryn, in the moment, you're going to see an image of this devilish figure you've seen flash across your view, smirking at you and giving you a wink. Then you'll see an image of Tyr flash across, and he'll sort of put his arm across his chest and give you a short bow. And then finally, you see this only familiar from Weird Visions sort of female tiefling who looks a lot like you, with this maniacal grin on her face, looking directly at you. And before we jump into what happens next, is there anything that anybody would like to add or correct? Hopefully not, but if it's necessary, before we get going.
Question.
Skipped a whole level.
Oh yeah, we fully was like,
Yeah.
bye.
Peace.
Question. When it actually, like, it ties kind of to that, when we couldn't decide if we wanted to go down or not, and Taryn sent Bastion a message of sending.
Mm-hmm.
Does he know that Bastion's on another plane? Because we do, because we saw you roll. Does that make sense? So we saw you roll to see if he was on a different plane, because that's, I'm assuming, what that roll would mean. So we all like had like a, what is he doing? Why is he, why? But,
yes, I forgot about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So does he, basically, like, does the sender get that information?
Would there be like a little static? Like
the sender understands. You know what? I am going to look up details because I don't like to get hung up on mechanical stuff too much because, you know, time and everything, but this could be important enough.
Exactly.
Here. Boop. I pinged it in the chat.
Because like we sent it another time and we hit the 5% chance and realized that someone was on another plane because the message did not get to her because we thought she was dead.
So yeah. So let's add to. I'm finding that I think there is a minor hole in the description of this spell. I kind of find it hard to believe, but I'm just going to have to make my own ruling on it right now. Being an attempt to be consistent with what happened last time, and I had that oh shit wait moment. It's kind of the same thing. There are two ways that you would know, because you would know if the message is received or not.
Right.
Yep.
And then, you know, the next step is whether they choose to reply or not, that sort of thing. If someone's dead, they can't receive the message. Unless you intentionally send the message to, like, their soul in a different plane that their soul would exist in.
Plane.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You did not do that, so all you got was message not received. So I guess that means kind of 1.5 different things. 1, the person is on a different plane of existence, or 2, they're dead, therefore their soul is on a different plane of existence, and you didn't send it there. So this is going to be the same circumstance. I'm kind of toying with the idea of, like, being able to let you discern if it's one or the other. I think probably not.
So no, we don't know.
You do not know.
Cool.
So
That
it's just
answers
we
that
know
question.
we know that he got it and that he replied. That's
Right.
it. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Dang, I was going to ask him questions about that. Okay. Cool.
Okay. So we begin with.
I'm getting another blanket. This is too stressful.
Emotional support blankie.
I gotta find this thing. Where are you? Oh, son of a gun. I had it all pulled up and then I like closed the one thing. Sorry.
Okay, I won't ask technicality questions next time.
Where are you?
How do magic work?
There is sound playing. God damn you, Mixer. Ugh.
There is
Yeah, I always
sound
have to
playing.
click on it and turn it on. Be like, hello, sound.
I did a firmware update on my Wave XLR mixer thing and I had to like re-input all of the sound, so
Oh, yummy.
that was fun. Technology.
Okay, I've got it. You will hear at the moment that Taryn sort of seizes up. this faint but rising, almost chanting that leads into this like light chorus sound. And what happens next, Gert, you will hear in Celestial. Whirl, you will hear in Primordial. Terran, you will hear in Infernal. Cal, you will hear in Draconic. And you'll hear this in a language you've not heard in a long time. You know it's like a really off and broken undercommon. But then after the first few words, you'll realize in this innate sort of manner that it's actually just like a really loose, in-the-moment translation of what is very close to undercommon, abyssal.
Oh, shit.
Grumpy.
I see good souls clawing against an evil of this world, but not a simple conflict of good and evil. A conflict of your very existence. I've heard the pleas of your deities, and once will answer. Terran Harris, conflicted soul of evil lineage, but desperate to do good. The path of a cleric is one of many difficult choices. I offer you one. A great and terrible power to wield as you should choose. Or any knowledge that gods or devils should know from two questions of your own.
Before you speak, Terran, I will let everybody
We're on
know.
walkie-talkies. We're on walkie-talkies right now.
Oh, my bad. Way to ruin the moment, Juice. Before you respond, I will let everybody know that I made the decision to send the idea to Terran at the end of last session so that he could have some real time to think about the choice.
Yeah.
Bless your heart.
Still wanted to give it to the rest of you in the moment. So, Terran, with these images continuing to flash across your field of vision, you may speak.
To this point, the only things that the gods have assisted with is sending the Templar. Information that we've already received is that of which we have gathered on our own. We know that at this moment there are places the gods can't see. And I need to be able to protect those that are close to me. Let me bear the burden of power.
Is that your final answer? No, I'm kidding.
That is my
Oh my god. All right. Are you guys ready for the the most massive mindfuck I could come up with?
No.
Yeah. This singularity is going to take the shape a little bit more of an eyeball. Very much like that of a dragon. The feeling that Iz and Terran get when this slight change in form happens is the most immense feeling of all alignments between lawful, evil, good, chaotic, everything in between, and this like burst, this explosion. of what you feel is life. The singularity will look from Taryn directly to Gert and say,
What is a dream? Memories of one's primal soul, present life or past. Perhaps one that has not yet come to pass. Sometimes they are uncontrolled products of the subconscious. And perhaps the subconscious minds of those other lives and primal souls as well. One who dreams must always wonder, whose mind did these thoughts first arise from? And why?
Gert, you may recognize that is a variation of the last section of the Tome of Foes that you have read to this point. All of you will witness this singularity burst into what can only be described as a supernova. And you will find yourselves in the same chamber that you started in, but in slightly different places from before. With Gert unconscious on the ground. At the moment of the burst, Gert awakens. And now we must make an out-of-game correction for the situation at hand. Gert, everything that we have played through from the beginning at Ravenscrest to now has been your dream.
What? You're muted. Unmute so we can hear your frustration.
Fuck you.
You know, I gotta add a
Pulling
little
a Dallas on us?
you know in your heart that these were absolutely memories of things that definitely happened. So you know this. But the in-game correction that we now need to make is that you are actually one level higher and at full health. And Taryn, here is your power given at the moment that Gert awakens. Your Hellish Rebuke is no longer a spell, but an innate feature. It retains all of its properties except all damage you roll when it happens is now double what is listed for your level. And it has a recharge 6. Every turn, you will roll a d6. If you roll a 6, it recharges.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay, I have questions though. Okay. So it was all a dream. Great.
It was all a dream.
But we are all here in this space now, right? How did we, or is that like something I gotta role play to figure out how the fuck we got here? Because
No, you'd know. Maybe I'm explaining it poorly, but it's almost as if think the stereotypical like somebody got hit really hard and their entire life flashes before their eyes. It's kind of more like that, where everything that's happened leading up to this point had flashed before your eyes.
okay.
Yeah.
And am I the only one who's going up a level, or
Everyone's going up.
Oh, we are?
Yep.
Whoa.
That is
Taryn.
information to have.
Taryn chose power, so everybody goes up a level.
Wow.
What?
I legitimately, if you had chosen knowledge, this would not have happened.
Wow.
What?
Whoa.
Adding
Okay.
that to the calendar
Okay,
that went up a level because Taryn chose power.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta catch up on my notes. So fuck.
Yeah.
Forgot it was a /roller/R.
Jeez, I have to think about things that I wasn't expecting to think about yet.
Especially for Ash and Joe. Remember a couple weeks ago when I said to at least one of you, Destiny's been doing a lot of stuff that I'd played with a long time ago, and it seems like they stole my... This is one of the things.
I get it now.
Yeah.
Wild.
Whew.
13. What happened at 13?
It should also be noted, if it wasn't obvious enough, which it may not have been, the voice that you'd heard is entirely new. Not matching any that you've experienced to this point.
Did it appear to be coming from any of the three people that Taryn was experiencing?
It was absolutely coming from the singularity that you were all able to see.
Oh, that's not a thing that I... Great.
You could
gosh.
make a check if you'd like to see if it is connected to one of those three.
I mean, I couldn't because I can't see those three.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
Thank you for
only
keeping
one
it
of us
honest.
could see those three. Hypothetically.
Just saying.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Oh God. What do I do? Oh no.
I'll figure it out later. My brain's
I've-
not braining enough brain yet.
I've got
Yeah.
so many new spells
Yeah.
that I need
Spells
to
are-
look through.
Are we hitting 12?
We're at 13 now.
We're
13.
13. So
Yeah.
I have
Seventh level
7th level spells.
Yeah.
Extremely good.
Woof.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What?
Did something go up? No, I guess not. Okay.
I think, oh my gosh, this is perfect for me. Whoa. I'm literally about to just make my squishiness an advantage.
Nice.
Nice. Yeah, I have some feelings about if we could rearrange some of the squishiness. That's the thought.
So I'm taking Divine Word, which
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
if for one of the many times I'm under 20 hit points, I can just kill, how many is it? Any number of creatures. If I'm below
Any
20
number?
hit
No,
points.
that's-
Any number. They
What?
just have to make a charisma save, and if they fail, dead immediately.
Nuts.
Oh my god.
Crazy. Why am I?
Okay, I hear the music now.
Oh, and if I do it on something, what? That's crazy. I love that.
But yeah, Juice, when you said it was all a dream, like straight up, I was imagining like Roseanne or Dallas of the
Oh,
Who
no.
Shot JR, where like
Sure.
it is all undone because it was all this person's dream, and yeah,
Right.
that's
No,
why I
not
was
good.
like, hold up, yo. Do I know
Excuse
these
me.
people anymore? What is happening?
I do get a new cantrip. Oh, that changes my life. Okay,
Do-
cool. Cool.
So
That makes
are we
me feel a lot
just...
better.
Oop, sorry, my bad.
You're good. Just talking.
So is this like we got a long rest, or is it just max hit points?
It is. You experience the effects of a long rest in that moment.
Oh wow.
Oh, shit.
That changes. That
Okay.
changes some things.
That's everybody?
Everybody. Yep.
Okay.
Spell slots.
Yeah.
Oh,
Spell slots indeed.
What
Okay.
cantrip to choose?
Right? I forgot that I got a new one on my last level up, and that changes some thoughts for me. So go team.
Okay, come on, music. Are you guys still hearing it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just
Oh
gonna
my God.
switch.
30 hit points if you are blinded, deafened,
so-
and stunned for 1 hour.
So as if I don't throw enough chaos at myself for these things, I'm gonna be winging it with learning all your guys' new shit when you get to use
Yeah.
it today. So
This is also.
I mean, yeah. I don't even know what new shit I'm adding.
Whoa, this is a bonus action too. Hell yeah. Okay.
actually,
I'm torn between a feat and an ability score.
Yeah.
Oh.
While we're doing this, actually, I know it's very early to do this, but I'm just gonna put stream on a break, for a quick minute while we're figuring these out, so people know we're not just like sitting around doing nothing. Yeah, we'll be right back. All right, we back, and some shit just went down. So, with your replenished health resources and a surprise level up, because Terran chose power, what would you like to do?
You okay, Gert? You just kind of. You passed out for a second there.
Yeah. Tired of all this dream talk. Dreams are weird, and I'm sick of them. And I
Mhm.
just saw it all again. I saw everything that we just did. It's fine, but like, did it happen? Did it happen in a different life? Did it happen just now? Are you who you are?
Mm,
I know nothing.
me, or just us?
Every one of us. Are we real? Is this a simulation?
Am I in the Matrix?
Am I in the Matrix?
Oh man.
No, dumping out my bottle of blue pills.
Yeah, no, I just keep feeling like I'm getting fucked with, and I don't like it.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel good.
You know what? I'm feeling a lot better though, in general. So I think I'm ready to go kick some ass. If we want to get this fucking stick.
That is, we just almost died twice because of a stick. That is reasonable.
He almost died because of a bunch of sticks. There's a lot of sticks.
Yeah.
Just keep being stupid fucking sticks.
Dumb sticks.
Yeah.
Does everyone else feel better too?
Yeah,
Refreshed?
it's weird. I feel like I make things happen now.
Hmm.
Right?
I mean,
Yeah.
also, how did we get here? Like, how did I move to this spot?
So when a man and a woman
Well,
love each
when-
other very, very much.
Okay, so that's
we started
actually,
falling out of the air, so figured it'd be better to get you past all the dead bodies.
and that's also an interesting question, because for the rest of you guys, as far as you know, the spots that you're in are where you've been. Gert is the only one who sees that you're like 10 feet off from where you all were.
Right.
Again.
Oh no.
Are you sure that this is not a JR situation? No, so we were all there, and now we're here, and then I woke up.
Yeah, we were fighting things, and then we were here.
here.
And we woke up.
No,
Yeah.
we were fighting things.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the other side of that big boy over there,
Yeah, and then we became here.
And
and then I passed out. There was this light
Right?
and I pass out,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then we're here. Did you
Yeah, you
guys
just-
move me
Yes.
here?
I don't see the discrepancy
just-
here. It's
You just fainted.
Everybody make or not make a check. What is your passive perception?
14.
13.
It didn't go up. 19. I thought it went up to a 20. It did
Damn.
not.
14, 13, 19.
14.
14.
I am a what? Sorry, perception. 12.
Okay. Taryn, 19. You would think back based on Gert's description to the instances you've all experienced to this point where you have been able to swear that you saw like a second copy of yourselves going a different direction or doing a different thing than what you were in the moment. And the way Gert's describing it makes you feel like you kind of just experienced one of those. But for some reason it was just her.
I think you had one of those visions that is this and I had was a I forgot. Was a
Wasn't me.
whirl or is?
Wasn't me.
Is.
I was playing on stage and paying attention to nothing.
I was
Right.
writing things down and panicking, so I don't remember.
I think it was Iz and I and Tribor when we saw ourselves leave. Just walk out of the tavern.
Oh,
Yeah, when you guys got the
Yeah.
weirds in the bar. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
was trippy.
I think you just had one of those, except it was everyone except you that you saw.
Well, and it happened again when we were in. After we fought Arisi, we all saw ourselves like walk into the like. There was a portal behind the altar, and we all saw ourselves walk into it,
Right.
and then like nothing fucking came out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Did we just get like picked up from one timeline and dropped into another? Did we get, or is this just?
This is the only timeline, though. This is the only one that works. This is the only one that can work because they told us that because we're out of time.
But we're seeing other timelines? Is that what's happening?
So
I don't know if it's a warning or.
I think we're seeing timelines. I think we're seeing different timelines in our dreams.
That's
And none of it's real. I give up. I'm gonna, we can all just run into the fire. Somebody else will figure it out later.
no.
No.
There's no running into the fire with this one. No fire. Fire, no.
They keep saying that we're the last ones, but how do we know? Maybe they're just trying to trick us. I don't believe anything anybody says anymore.
But your god told you that we were the last ones. Renwick told us that we were the last ones.
Mhm.
But are they telling us that just to light a fire under our asses? And is it really true?
I don't think they would have
I mean-
intervened if it wasn't true.
I'm sorry,
I'm
where's
not
all
a-
this nihilism suddenly coming from?
Yeah.
Did
Even
I
if
bring
that-
Gert or Sam or
My
yes?
whole life just flashed before my eyes, y'all.
Even if that was what was going on, it's not like a bad reason to do it. Like, there still is a crisis afoot, and we should be doing what we can to stop it.
Or, yes, that. What if the dreams you're having, or what if the like visions of things? So if this has already happened before, it didn't work the last time, right? So is there anything in your dream that can tell us what didn't work so that we can make a new thing work? Science.
Science! Bill,
Like-
Bill.
But like if we remember anything, like if we know that like Sean like sauntering into a portal didn't work, then like spoiler alert, we're not gonna walk into that portal. Or like if we know that leaving the bar didn't work, then maybe we don't leave the bar.
We left the bar.
Right. Well, now we're fucked.
But
Point
later.
being, yes. Then we went to a different bar and everything was fine. But like if there's a way we could access it, or like when we had the dragon dream, maybe that was just like a preview of what the dragon is.
Dreams. There's been two.
Yes, but now we know it's 2 different times stuff that did or did not work. I'm just saying.
Okay.
I think if your God didn't tell you you were on the, like, your God told you were on the right path.
Yeah.
He told you.
He told us.
Do you know how not ever that happens to people? You know how fucking cool it is? You grew wings today, Gert.
They're still active right now, by the way.
You have wings on you, Gert.
All right. Sorry about that. Sorry about that
Yeah.
freak out. I
No.
just.
You don't have to be sorry.
It was a
that's
lot.
totally- Yeah.
It was a lot. And Taryn, are you okay? Like, there was a lot that just happened there.
Yeah, let's address this. Hey, bud.
Okay.
We're gonna ask again. How's that gluten intake going, buddy?
I don't have any gluten, I think.
That's too bad.
I don't know.
Gluten is delicious.
Sadly, I know, but I know I want more donut holes, but I feel a lot better now than anything else that has happened.
Why is that? Walk us through this.
So, what did you see? I saw Tyr, my possibly devil dad again, and maybe myself as a
Hold on,
woman.
You saw Tyr? Is Tyr's not the guy that you normally like do your praying to, right? And you saw Tyr.
I used to actively worship Lathander, and then I've been having this whole crisis thing,
Sure.
and I've just been like loosely trying to like reassign myself under Tyr.
Sure.
Okay.
But
So it
he
sounds like
heard
it
you?
worked.
Yeah?
yeah, just a little bit.
Your gods are talking to you.
And then I saw possibly, I'm assuming myself. And then I'm guessing you heard everything that was said.
Heard everything. Didn't see what you saw at all. Saw you like floating there for a hot second.
And then just like blinding ball of light, and then we were all here.
So for me, what I was seeing was I saw those 3, and then I heard everything, and then I monologued about how the gods, just how we didn't know if knowledge could be useful, and chose to gain more power instead of trying to guess the right question to be answered by gods and devils.
That's why we feel a little bit more bolstered, huh?
Maybe, I don't know. I didn't know what it would do. I wasn't given any if you heard the speech, it was just a power. So I figured that gamble would be a better one than trying to ask the right question.
True.
So yeah, I guess that might be why.
You're kind of downplaying this whole situation, by the way. You kind of like hovered there, your eyes went bright white. You saw God and yourself, I guess? With what's been happening, I feel like this is par for the course at this point. Okay.
I am freaking out about it a little. I'm just more concerned with, You know, we're in the fire cult. We're like by the thing that we need to get rid of.
And we're sweating and rapidly approaching heat stroke, so yeah.
Yeah. We're and like we can't mess up. So I feel like we can talk about this later after
Okay.
we get out of the high pressure situation.
So we'll stick an extremely large pin in that one.
Yeah.
With a giant red ribbon.
just
Discuss later.
We'll put pull me on it too, just so we
Perfect. I feel like we have a whole field of those at this point, so we need to make this one as big and bright as possible so we know to come to this one specifically.
My brain space is all over the place, guys.
Same. Hence why all the nihilism and like just the giving up. Just like what the fuck's happening? I don't know.
Oh man.
No.
I did like 10 seconds of nihilism, and then we started talking about ice cream a couple sessions ago, and I was like, I'm back.
Maybe if we make it back during the day next time, we can actually get some.
We're making ice cream.
I am food motivated.
We're good. All right.
I have a plan. I think
Especially
Gert and I
making-
together can make some ice cream.
Speaking of ice cream, we're just shy of lava. So,
Yeah. Let's.
are we
Where
okay
does
to
this
keep
thing
moving? We
go?
can walk
No.
and talk here.
Do we want to? God, I know what's coming next because like math tells us what's coming next, and I'm not excited.
Please feel free to share with the class, because
Just
I'm
like
sure.
we're like
Yeah,
so
what's
close. We're like so fucking close, probably to Vannifer and like all of her fucking bullshit, and it just seems like a lot.
But no,
Yeah.
but no, we have
Yeah.
more bullshit. So
I know there's probably more bullshit before we even get to her bullshit. Or did we skip all of that bullshit by just like riding the elevator down?
Oh my
I
god.
think the second down
Who
kind of
knows?
skipped the first
Because I think we
bullshit,
skipped
and we're
an
going.
amount of bullshit by just being on an elevator.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many feelings. All right, I guess we'll wander. Let's go forward.
Okay. We've got this. This is.
Oh, I have
one
all
of
my
the-
things
This
back.
is probably one of the last big steps we have to make.
Cal, are you doing okay? You look like slightly more buff and toned in some weird way. How are you doing through all this?
Working on them lats.
Yeah.
The first thing I thought of.
I'm confused, but feeling better.
Well, apologies for the confusion, but we're gonna be okay, and looking good, buddy. Gert, you okay? I know you're starting to eke towards the side of let's all jump in lava because Dubs TF, yo, but I think you're muted.
I think you yeah. You are muted.
I've got too many buttons. I've got too many buttons on
good.
this computer now.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's kick some ass
Cool.
because I want some bubblegum. That's how that phrase goes, right?
Let's kick some ass
Absolutely.
because
Yep,
I want some
100%.
bubblegum. I'm tattooing that on my back tomorrow.
That can be our group motto.
Let's kick some ass because I want some bubblegum. I'm gonna write that down.
I'm literally writing it down right now.
Which way goes away from the lava?
Upstairs.
I don't know that we
Northeast.
have that choice, but yeah.
Okay.
Like over
So
here,
which way
maybe.
do we go?
Oh, look, a path over here.
Great.
There's gonna be more lava, so either
Hey,
hold hands.
Do we want to pretend like we're not us, or do we even give a shit at this point?
I don't care anymore.
Great.
I feel like they know we're here.
All right.
We're in that
They
same
definitely-
spot. They know we're here.
Mm-hmm.
We've already
And they
beat up a
definitely-
bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't a very quiet thing that happened. Rocks were thrown.
Do we ever do anything quietly? Let's be honest.
I can. I just choose
Never.
not to.
I try to, but it's more of a joke. So
Theoretically, we could very easily do things quietly.
And if we
but
wanted to.
okay.
Exactly.
Well,
I could if I choose not to.
this isn't boding well. Lava, more lava, an extreme amount of lava.
Guys, I just want to remind everyone, I can't fly in here because of the light and stuff. Just so we don't have that cushion.
Oh yeah, was that conversation less than 10 minutes? Do I still have wings?
I'm gonna say it's about half over. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, and if we all experienced a long rest, you have a new shot at it if you didn't have the wings, because it's once a day.
It is once a day.
Right, but you experience the benefits of a long rest. Actually, I did say the wings remain, so you know what? I'm gonna stick with that. You've got about 5 minutes left on the iteration that already happened.
Tight.
Okay.
But then the use for today still remains.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So
It's kind of an exception to the base rule is you rest by 8 hours of inactivity, including some amount of sleep overnight.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. You can only do this once every 24 hours. You just had like a massive major god intervene with reality, so yeah, we're gonna bend that rule a little bit.
Yeah.
Was it Mr. Baffers? Did he finally notice us? I don't know.
You can make a check to see if you knew or have an idea of what that was.
Oh, what? Really? That's cool. Okay. Yeah, why not?
Okay, make a religion check.
6.
Uh-oh.
Woo!
Nope.
Nice. Weird. Wow. That is a natural no.
Not immediate no.
I'm
It
gonna
sure looks like we're out of
fly-
path.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly over to this bridge to see, like, if I can figure out how to get us there.
Okay.
'Cause that seems to be where we need to go.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. Could someone else please roll for me a d20 straight up?
I got you.
Also, I'm curious as to what this
14.
is.
That was close.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what this is.
14 noted. What that is something I need to find over here.
Tight.
It's just a stick. It's
It's
a
a
lava
skeleton.
stick.
It's a skeleton holding a stick.
Just chilling.
You win your monkey bar.
See, Cal, that's what it would be like if I held up that stick so you could bounce on it.
Okay,
I
so
would like to do that over water and not lava, please.
Noted.
so I forgot to. I got all caught up in everything. I forgot to give you guys a general description of this room. So what I have here is the causeway hugs the east wall, narrowing as it travels north until finally peters out. That would be the pathway that you're on. Magma hisses and roils, and flames dance on its surface. This looks like just a massive pool of lava that has. It's an outflow from actually up here. If you can see this sort of line, it's like a straight up river with pools of lava. This looks like something of a gallows
Oh.
with not but the charred end of about just a few inches of rope tied to the top yet. Yeah.
Damn.
Gert, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Son of a bitch.
Oh my god.
Be careful, please.
Oh,
Party
no.
Oh no!
Come
Is
on.
it too late?
Okay.
Is it too late? Is it too late? I didn't see it.
He's
Never
done
too
that
late.
Immediately.
Oh.
19!
Okay.
Why is that so hard to read now?
Yeah, dark mode, some of these numbers are difficult. Damn it, and for a stream, it's not great either.
yeah.
That's a bummer. It's a 19, folks. Okay, so here's the shift. At about this point that Gert, wait, wrong window.
I moved. Sorry.
No, you're good. You
Okay.
saved. You saved. So I just need
Oh,
to describe
perfect.
what happened. At about this point, all of you would see a massive, what looks like a pole at first of fire leap out of the water, and aim itself at Gert in a sort of whipping motion. And as it gets like high enough out to actually move and try to grapple at Gert, she dodges out of the way just in time. You realize it actually looks more like a tentacle.
Oh, dip.
Oh.
I knew it. I knew there was gonna be more fucking lava monsters.
So, is this bridge like up? Like, is it very clearly like the level above where we are?
Only by a few feet. So this drop off here, where you can see the level of the lava drop, is only about 5 feet. The level of elevation that you are at on this bridge, and that everyone else is at on this walkway, it's about the same.
Okay.
And you can see this room over here. In the previous room that you were in before getting to the causeway, you basically had like the ambient light of the lava and then the column of fire that was in the middle of it. Here, you can see the ambient light coming from the lava in the area you're in right now, as well as a few flickers of like other colored lights, like some blues, greens, purples happening. Just like occasionally, not like disco going all over the place, but like the occasional in and out, really soft fashion.
Okay. I'm gonna walk into this area. Again, am I down to like 2 minutes or something?
More like 4. It didn't take
cool.
you long to get over here.
Well, I'm gonna walk into this area, see what I can see.
Okay. You are excuse me. You are in a room of, oh shoot, I'm forgetting the name of the place. Essentially the walls look like they are basically made of skulls from top to bottom.
Oh, a catacomb?
The catacombs, it's like a place in France or something.
Yeah, in Paris.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Underneath the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah, that's it. So it's that kind of effect. And about half of the skulls seem to have this sort of lighting effect happening in their, like in the middle of their orifice, and the light is gleaning out of their eye sockets and open mouths, creating this lighting effect in the room. And as you get to this spot, you can actually faintly hear some cries for help coming from a hole in the ground at the north end. And this is a dead end.
Gert's gonna walk back to the bridge.
Good.
Oh, this is okay. Don't freak out. This has been here the whole time.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't freak out, 50 enemies up here.
Just a couple. Just like
Yeah.
just the people just living their lives. Come on.
You see all these creatures occasionally poking out of the lava and like basically swimming around, sometimes slithering around and wiggling around on top. And as you're passing by, occasionally one or two at a time will like look at you with a moment of interest, but then just keep kind of going about its business.
Okay. I'm gonna say, hey guys, I'm gonna try to fly back real quick.
Oh no.
Sick.
I believe in you.
You can do
I'm
it.
giving you the inspiration just in case.
Yes,
Fully have
I 5
one
you,
of
but
them.
you're too far away.
that is what I was hoping for. With that shout
I feel
out.
like we probably would have seen the tentacle the first time, and I would have been like, cool.
So yeah, so I'm gonna fly back.
Okay.
Dude.
Dexterity saving throw.
Yep. Okay.
Come on.
19!
Something similar happens again. This
Oh,
tentacle
jeez.
of lava and flame comes out and
Okay.
it clearly tries to like grab at you, but you're looking for it this time and able to sort of veer out of the way.
All right. Oh, I'm in the lava.
Oh
Get out of
no!
there.
Move
Get out of there,
yourself
Gert. Get out of there, Gert.
At
A little
this point,
pocket of heat popped up, and you're like, "Whoa!"
At this point, we'll kind of be at the tail end, maybe a minute left of your
Yeah.
radiant soul.
Great. Yeah, guys, so there's the bridge. The room that I went to had a bunch of skulls and a hole with people like screaming for help.
Cool.
I did not look in the hole because I did not want to get sucked into the hole. So,
Wise choice.
I'm not really seeing anywhere that we could get there, though. I was hoping that it could be a fact-finding mission, but I did not find anything necessarily productive for our purposes.
Was there anything else maybe that we could have? Was there anything else in the room that we were just in? Maybe that we could like touch.
Let's
We
go
can
back.
look around.
Let's
yeah.
look.
All right.
Going backwards. Pew.
Go back.
Ka-choo.
Like,
Wait.
were there any other like doors or entrances or?
Oh wait,
like,
shit! I have a thing. Hang on.
Do it.
Fuck, what is it
Like-
called?
Is there anything we can do to this like stupid fucking fire that'll make it go away? Do something else?
I have a thing called Ghostly Gaze, where as an action I can gain the ability to see through solid objects to a range of 30 feet for 1 minute.
Whoa.
Do it.
Does that specify a level of like how much of solid object you can see through?
I don't know. Let me see if this. Okay, well, here you go. More information.
Oh, this is just giving.
Oh, it just shows a stupid description. Yeah, all it says is once per short rest as an action, you can gain the ability to see through solid objects with dark vision to a range of 30 feet for 1 minute. So I think maybe that's what that range is. Like if I'm standing up against this wall, I can see 30 feet beyond it.
Okay, so yeah, it's not specifying like 10 feet of this material versus 30 feet of that material. It's just 30 feet straight up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you are able to see right through about 6 inches right here of the stone on the wall. There is actually, this has been fashioned into a sort of sliding door.
Oh. Shit. There's a thing right here, guys.
Oh, that was easy.
That was easy. We figured it out.
That probably leads into that dead end that I found.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Let's not look in the hole though, because that sounded scary.
Maybe we'll do what we did last time, where like a thing asked us for help and we helped them at the end,
Ooh.
Okay.
and then we got biggest bonkus out of it. So it worked out.
Oh, biggest Marcus.
Is it obvious how to open this sliding door, quote unquote?
It doesn't require like a check or anything. As you like put one hand on it, it basically reacts right away and kind of pushes in and slides with very little effort.
Okay. And that was right here. Okay.
Yep. So what you see ahead of you is
It's still
what
blackness, but that's okay.
yeah. If you before I move you guys over there, I want to describe
Okay, cool.
Sure.
that you see the same thing I described to Gert earlier. This room with the weird skulls all around, and half of them have this flashing light effect with all these colors. Is that where you want to go?
Skull Rave? Yeah.
All right, I'll scoot you guys in here.
Whoa. Weird.
Because I don't want to mess with the dynamic light thing because the door
What?
closes behind you.
Okay.
That's not terrifying. Cool.
Oh, this is the hole you were talking about, Kurt?
Yes.
Yep.
All
That's a
right.
very ominous hole.
Do
And if you're real quiet, you can hear them say, "Help me,
Got it.
help
That-
me."
That is terrifying.
that poor
Yeah.
elderly ghost.
Assuming this is still within the minute of using the ghostly gaze, I just want to look down into this hole and see if I can see past any of, like, you know, the threshold of it.
You can, and the specificity of this is that you just see through anything, right?
Solid objects.
Okay, yep. Looking downward and slightly, I guess, further forward, which is, if we call this north, up is north, that direction, you're going to see a small chamber about 35 to 40 feet, almost circular, so almost even 35 to 40 feet all the way around. There is a chain link ladder leading down this hole, by the way.
Oh, okay.
And you're able to see this like translucent obstruction that in your ghostly gaze right now looks like basically a ring of fire that covers a complete cylinder from the floor of this chamber to the ceiling of it. And within that cylinder are 4 people calling for help.
Good God.
Well, was looking all the way through it from the ground up. Taryn would have come over and looked over the top.
So just looking in with normal vision over the top, you can see this sort of chain link ladder leading down from the edge of this hole into the level below, and the light you see emanating upward is it basically matches the ambient light from the lava to your east.
What do you see down there?
People that need help. They're like in this cylindrical thing of fire. I don't know what to do other than go down there and try and help, which is obviously counterintuitive to us completing this mission, but I don't think we've ever backed down from helping people before.
Mm-mm. I don't think we can do anything right now just because of, everything else that's going on above us, but I think we should let them know that we're trying.
Okay.
Give
How,
them hope.
real quick, how difficult does it look to help them?
I'd just
Like-
be more concerned with everything above us fighting us when we bring up prisoners,
Yeah.
Fair.
I mean, at the very least, we can get them to this room where they can wait, or back in the cavern where we fought all those guys, so that they're
Yeah.
not encased in fire.
Yeah.
I can go down there and scout it out. I can kind of already see it from here, but it doesn't look good.
Are you gonna get stuck in the fire?
If anyone,
I have no idea.
if anyone's going through,
As a quick clarification, is you can see about 5 feet of space between the edge of this cylindrical flame and the wall around it.
Okay. So, like, in theory, I could go down there and not get completely, like, barbecued?
It looks like there is the space enough that you would not be directly touching the flame.
Okay.
if if we're thinking about going down there, I think it'd be better if I went, since fire doesn't affect me as much as it would hurt you.
That's fair, but you're also kind of squishy, my buddy.
Here's a
But-
stupid question. Does the fire look magic?
Ooh.
Are you
we
asking or are you
turn-
looking?
This is me asking her if she thinks it looks magic.
I don't know. Does it? Let's see. I will use my detect magic, which I have as just a eldritch invocation thing that I can do. Oh, it is a ritual, so if we chill here for 10 minutes, then I can just do it.
I mean,
Okay.
do you want me to dangle down there and just see if I should turn it off?
Ooh.
Because I have disengage magic. I don't remember what it's. Dispel magic.
Dispel.
Words are hard.
Dispel magic.
Disengage magic.
Magic.
Off
I was,
switch.
I was close.
Ooh.
I could just dip my head down there and be like, "No, thank you," and maybe it will go away.
If
Yeah,
you
we could try it.
feel like that's a thing you're comfortable with doing, I'm not gonna say no.
How, like, bad does it look to go down there? At least we could turn the fire off. Maybe we could like come get them later, but then like at least there wouldn't be fire.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Thoughts, rest of the team?
So this will be about the
I
moment
think-
that Iz's ghostly gaze runs out.
Okay.
Yeah, I think if we can, we should get the fire. We should get rid of that firewall,
Alright.
and then we just kind of go from there.
Cool. Why don't I try that?
Okay.
Okay.
And
I guess.
I'll come over here to like make sure nothing is coming from this
Sure.
direction. How that goes on.
So there's a ladder that climbs down some amount, and I guess Whirl would start climbing it down until she's within range that she could dispel the fire, which is 120 feet. Could she just look down there and dispel the fire?
Yeah, at the edge of this, you can see kind of the edge, a few feet of the wall of fire.
Tight, but she's just gonna lay straight on the ground and just like shimmy over the hole, and then dispel magic at the fire.
I'll like hold onto her ankle so she doesn't fall down.
All right, the swirling cylinder of flame dissipates,
Hey.
and then you hear a few confused voices at the bottom.
I'll be like, "Hello, we're trying to help you. We've got a couple of things that are kind of hard for us to get to, but please stay tight. And good luck.
Who,
Bye." And I'll
There's
just
a ladder.
kinda
who are you?
shoot. We're. Should I?
RT boys, say RT boys.
We're the RT boys.
You may have heard of us.
You're
We're
not.
kind of a big deal.
You're not with them.
Who's them?
The crazy devil lady.
Oh
The
no.
devil lady.
Oh,
Oh, I just had a thought.
I adore you. Oh my god.
Andrea, you
no.
in this campaign and Corndog in my other campaign are just like peas in a pod.
Oh my
Feeling
gosh.
feelings out loud.
Yeah, it's the only way to feel
Whoa.
them. Only way to feel them. Is just all of them. Anyway, no, thank you for telling us she is a devil lady. That is good information for us to have. But no, we're gonna try and stop her from doing devil stuff or like red hot stuff. Just stay tight, and I'll just shimmy back.
Water.
There's a ladder.
Water. What about? Oh
Wait,
shit.
there's-
Can any of us water down there? Because I can't. I can
maybe,
cold, but I
hold
can't
on.
water.
You
Maybe.
all do have. I know we haven't been doing like basic inventory to live things because, but you do
Sure.
all have like a water skin of water.
Right.
I think, yeah, I'll just take my entire water skin and like hand it to Whirl. Just give them this. I'll be fine.
Okay. I'm gonna drop it down. Please catch it. Because I can't guarantee that it won't explode if it hits the ground. There's water in here.
do you? I can climb down and throw it.
Okay, fine.
Over
I didn't
if
want to
you-
like
you-
get too in there. But I'll like.
We're sending our friend Taryn. He's a tiefling. He's absolutely not with the bad guys at all. He's super
purple.
cool.
That's how you know that he's not evil, because he's purple.
He's super cool.
Thanks, guys. And then I'll
World's the best type man.
Imagine this happening in real life, by the way.
Yeah,
We're
I
here
got
to
it.
liberate you. Hey, we're sending a buddy down who looks exactly like the bad guys. Like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
it's fine.
All right, so
Yeah,
Tara,
like-
come down to hand off.
Yeah, I'll climb down and then and then try and like toss the water over from the ladder so we don't risk falling into the fire or the lava at the bottom.
Okay.
How many people
At
are down
the
there?
at the moment that you
Four, right.
get the visual to be able to see them and sort of hand off this water skin real quick, you're going to see 3 humans and 1 elf. Sorry. I'll be a little more specific. 2 female, 1 male human, and 1 female elf.
Does it look like a family, or are they all like individual people?
You can make a perception check.
Okay. Where is perception? Boop, there it is. 23.
23. Okay. It's difficult to tell due to the like both tattered and like burnt clothing and like all the soot on their faces and skin and everything. But they're definitely all adults. And even as good of a look as you're able to get, it's really difficult to tell if there are any like resemblances between any of them.
From the ladder, I'll yell to them. Don't worry, we'll get you guys out soon. We're gonna try really hard to get to put that lady to an end, and we'll get you out of here as soon as possible.
They'll all just kind of give you a sheepish, clearly exhausted nod.
Right. Try and get as far back from the lava as possible. This, just so you can get some better rest, and then I'll start climbing back up.
All right. I think before moving on to what you guys would like to do next, this is a good opportunity for us to take our first real break of the day instead of just a leveling up break. So we will be right back. All right, we're back from a brief break after taking care of some, or at least stabilizing, I guess, some prisoners being held in a pit in this chamber of lava death thing we got going on. You gave them some water, so it looks like they're going to be okay for now, and have let them know that you intend to come back to get them out. So, what is next for you guys?
All right, should we go across the bridge and see what's on that side?
We have to pass all those things, which feels like a terror.
Mm-hmm. I'm also
We're
just.
above them. They didn't bug me.
Yeah,
That's
they
good to
only
know.
really did
Yeah.
something to you.
They didn't mess with me. So
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we go like one at a time or 2 at a time,
Or just
not
run.
like in a
Yeah.
full line.
Yeah.
What if I'm gonna like pick up a rock come over here and just kind of like throw it out over the lava pool and see if they react to that.
Like into the lava pool? I didn't see where you pinged.
Like-
I'm sorry.
Like over in this like just kind of like lob it in this direction and see if something reacts. Like, I'm not
The old
targeting anything.
distract the zombie trick. Yes.
Lob it towards the lava.
Okay. Yeah. So you throw a rock over there, and
Love it.
nothing really seems to pay it any mind until like the moment of impact, when the creatures most immediately around the area sort of squirm a little bit off of their natural swirly path for just a moment, and then just kind of get back into their own thing.
Guys, I think these are just fish. I think these are lava fish.
Okay. Cool.
So these skulls are glowing different colors.
Yeah, I'm curious about that as well.
Like, very specifically blue, purple, and green were mentioned, and there are probably other colors that I'm seeing now. But, like, does that, like... We've seen those colors before in spooky, flashy things.
The green was
Green is, like, the abyss.
the bad one.
Yes.
Mhm.
And purple is... Well, purple's done a couple of things. Just, is there... I feel like there should be... I want a feeling out of them. I don't know what to ask for.
The last in the earth place. That's where
Black
that's
and
what most of the
purple.
stones were purple.
Yes.
So
Okay. If you're trying to get like a vibe check out of the whole thing, I would say, and without like casting a spell that would try to go for something specific, you can just make it like an Arcana check.
I will do that.
Right.
Thank you. Oof.
oof. Maybe a 10? Maybe an
Nope.
11?
Oh,
No.
hey,
Ooh,
11.
11.
I was not expecting that, but 11.
Okay. Based on nature, basically, you're able to you'd be confident that the effect here is magical, but like the nature and specificity of it would be escaping you right now.
Are they the skulls that have the glowing color eyes and shit? Are what am I trying to ask here? Are there ones that are only glowing, or ones that are glowing and ones that aren't, or are they kind of just all like shifting in different colors?
Make an investigation check.
Okay.
5.
If I
Can I help?
You
not.
can.
oh, intimidation. Why did I do that? Sorry.
If you're proficient in investigation,
There we
yes,
go.
you
There
can.
you
Oh,
go.
I'm not.
That's a lot of that.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a level of specificity with the help action that I
Sure.
think we sometimes forget. You can help if you are proficient in the skill being called for.
Great.
Yeah.
That will change a couple things.
So you are at a 17?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're able to see over the course of a few seconds that with a pretty good level of confidence, eventually every skull in the room emits a color.
Okay.
It's always about half of the skulls in the room at a time, but it's not like this half, then this half, then this half, then this half. They're all sort of alternating. Some of them hold for a few, I guess, rounds of changes, and then different numbers, different amounts of time for each one. It's always at any given time about half of the skulls are glowing and the other half are not. And for each individual skull, you're able to see that at least many of them, if not most or all of them, do change color as well. They don't always
Okay.
emit the same color when they emit any at all.
Okay.
Green, blue, and purple are those the only colors?
Green, blue, purple, red.
Green, blue, purple, red.
Matching the fire. Everybody make a history check, please.
Green
Okay.
is necromancy. Blue. Okay.
18.
Blue, for the most part, has been fuck you. Color that the
Water
that the
or
Templar
air?
kind of shows up as.
Yeah, that too.
is as you guys are checking this out, maybe there was like a little adventure you went on as a kid, or maybe a mission later in life as you were trying to figure yourself out with factions and mercenary work or what have you. But you would liken this to maybe an instance that you had actually observed in your life, Ferrisris. The usually underground, more fungal-like source of bioluminescent light.
Interesting.
It's like that green, the green fire that we saw under the water cult when I stole the thing, and I was like very intent on why it was green.
Yes,
And there was no answer.
Can actually add a little more to that. Likening it to that, and it looks as very, very close to it. You would maybe get a little bit more info to the tune of that effect occurs in places where, like, lingering effects of magic, clashes of magic occur. Could be like a cataclysmic event. It could be just a really powerful place. It could be a place that's tied to a powerful point in the weave that creates and is a source of all magic around you in this world. But it's kind of like a focal point of magic for some reason.
Maybe like a node.
Maybe. Huh, okay. Yeah, this place is super weird. I mean, it's got to be something important. If this is here, if it's linked to cool bioluminescent light, that it's tied to very specific lingering magic, then they're either harnessing it or using it for, I don't know, something. But what is the question?
Do you want to take one of the skulls and investigate it later, or do we want... Or should we just keep going?
Yeah, I'll reach to the nearest wall and see if I can move one of the skulls that lights up.
Okay, if you're just sort of feeling around to see if one's loose like a Jenga game, none of them would move.
Okay, kind of figured.
Do we have the time to excavate a skull out? Can we name it?
I mean,
I call this one Peter.
I mean, yeah, I feel bad prying a skull out of a wall, but also, like, maybe if we gave it a name, I wouldn't feel as bad.
Horatio.
I know him.
Kane? No.
Do we get points if we break Sam?
I'm just saying, I see you, Ash. I see you.
I mean, yeah, I guess we could pry one out. It feels a little weird though. Just like,
I mean,
I don't mind.
You suggested it.
I did, but like I thought like if they were just sitting there we could take. I don't know how, but yeah, I don't want to. I'm not gonna dig myself into a hole. Yeah, let's get one out.
I've already got a dagger out and I'm like slamming it into the wall.
Yeah.
I have no problem with this.
Let's have you make a dexterity check for
Sick.
how precise and careful you can be with carving one out.
Okay. 17.
Ooh.
All right, you got a pretty good. You're able to find a whole skull, and it'll have like a little bit of residue and sort of rock stuck on some of the outer perimeter, but overall, you're able to keep it intact in one piece.
Okay. Holding it here still in this room, does the bioluminescent effect still take place, or is it inert now?
It is now inert.
Okay.
Is there like any fungus or like is there anything in the space where it was on the wall?
Is the hole glowing?
Oh, in the
like that it
space.
came out of.
Yeah.
The hole is no longer glowing, but to check for other like material, you can make an investigation check.
Yeah, I think I like look around.
I can help you with that. I'm holding on to the skull. I'm helping you with this. I'm professional. No, you're good. Never mind.
Oh! Nice. With the utmost of confidence, you are sure that there is nothing but rock and I guess marrow in these spaces.
Gross.
That's
Yep.
yeah, we're good. That's nothing's there.
Should I put Horatio back?
Yeah, sure.
I'll give it a little tap tap on the head. Well, it is a head, but on the top of the skull. Shove it back in there.
All right.
I'm just gonna do one of these. I see you, fucking weird room. I'm gonna figure you out one day. Maybe
Follow-up
not right
stupid
now.
question. Now that it's back, is it glowing again?
It does eventually re-participate
that's-
in the party.
No, thank you.
Interesting. Enjoy your rave, Horatio and friends. I don't know what else we can do here further.
A ratio and the ratio.
All right, are we gonna try
Yeah.
and cross this bridge? Just terrifying bridge.
You're just gonna run across it.
I could make it dark, but it would be dark for all of us. So
That seems.
I think that
Oh yeah,
More bad.
I
would be a
don't.
very bad
no.
idea, but I'm just throwing it out there if we need it.
How
It's,
how
Okay.
far
it's not that bad, guys.
do we
It's
think-
pretty solid.
Okay.
do we need a pep talk? Should I pep talk? Is it pep talk time?
Mm,
You want to do that later?
later's
We
fine.
might not get a chance. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Is this bridge like flat, or is there actually railing there?
Flat. Oh, you mean like open?
Yes.
Yes, it is just like mesh and wire going across. It's stronger than mesh and wire. That's a bad description.
It's like at an obstacle course where you don't have things to hold on to. It's just
right.
go.
But in fairness, Gert, when you first came over here, you like set foot on the bridge. You would know that it feels solid. It's not like it's just like a rope thing swaying in the breeze. It feels solid, like two steel pipes basically going across, but like more heat resistant, I guess, than metal would be. With like this sort of chain link fence effect of more
Sure.
material going in between them.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no harnesses going up to the ceiling, and there's no railings to hang on to or anything.
Okay. Tight.
Do we still go one at a time, just so we don't put like a ton of weight on it, or do you think we were good all going across, Gert?
I mean, we should be fine, but also, again, to draw less attention to ourselves from those good boys in the lava. Maybe like we go half and half, right? So
Okay.
when the first person gets to the rock barrier in the center, then the second person can start on this end, and we just go that way.
Yeah, let's do that. Who's gonna go first?
I don't mind running across.
Believe in you. You're not getting
Go for
anything
it.
for it yet, but I believe in you.
It's fine. It's cool.
All right.
Yeah, I think I would just try and run to like this rock pillar walkway thing in the middle first, just to see
Okay.
how spooky scary it is.
So, as you're looking at it from a distance, sorry, I forgot to give you this description before, but
It's all good.
it's like a pathway carved in the middle of this stone column, going all the way from underneath the lava to the ceiling itself.
Cool.
The tunnel carved in is about 15 feet high, so it's not like all the way to the ceiling, but it like imagine like the tunnels through the redwoods in California kind of thing. So yeah, and then it's about a 10-foot space. You can reasonably see from where you are. It's about a 10-foot space of like inside the stone versus on one bridge or the other.
Okay. That's cool. By the way, if you guys haven't driven through a tree in the redwoods,
so cool.
I recommend it. It's cool as hell. Okay, I'm gonna run over here. Do I need to do anything?
Okay. You do need to make a Constitution save,
Okay.
Wow.
as the influx of heat from coming out into the open lava area sort of takes your breath away again for a moment.
Okay. This is where my new feat comes into play. I get advantage on Constitution saving throws now.
Nice.
All of them?
All
All of
Constitution
them.
saves?
Well,
Nice.
it's 13 across the board, but here we are.
All right. You're okay, but you can feel the sort of almost choking nature of the heat, but it had overtaken you before, so you're maybe a little more ready for it this time, and you're okay for now. But otherwise, there's nothing else happens as you get to the point in the middle here.
Okay. Iz will run to the middle, to this column thing, and as soon as she gets there, she'll just like put a hand on the side and just start to like heavy, rapid breaths, and then just beeline it across once more.
Before you beeline it across, you put your hand on a wall.
Oh shit!
You feel a small hole, and then immediately, like reacting to it, you see a small, what can only be described as like a little chest, almost like a little jewelry chest kind of thing.
Weird. Okay.
What? Okay.
Well, like immediately palming that, obviously.
Ooh, sparkly.
Just kind of like shove it into like a little side pocket, like a little fanny pack.
Okay.
Mental note to check that later, and then run across again.
Okay, you can feel and hear a couple of glass-sounding objects rattle around as you do that.
Fun.
And you're
Okay.
able to make it to the other side. I'm gonna have you stop right here.
Where is here?
I moved you. Sorry.
Oh,
Did we both move you to the same space?
probably.
I think we did. That worked. So everybody else going across. Spoiler alerts. It's just a Constitution save for the effect of the environment. There's no other tricks to this. But I will need a marching order. Try not to metagame this because you will see things in the next room. So please just line yourselves up here. And as you do that, sorry, called it. I'll be right back.
I think that I would probably be third, like we've been doing. Like I'd
Sure.
probably be right in the middle.
All right, do you want to go second or do you want me to? Cal likes taking the back.
Yeah, sure. I can go second.
Okay,
Cool.
we did it. We made a decision.
We just
We just
speed
needed
ran
a
a
Jeopardy
decision in D&D. Did you just say something about Jeopardy? I need to hear this.
I did. I said we now just need the Jeopardy theme music and we're good.
Oh, perfect.
I found my Harry Potter wand that I got at the con last summer, I think, and it just reminded me how hyped I am for Hogwarts Legacy to come out.
It looks cool. I just have conflicting feelings about who it is supporting.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
That's why
I
I
will-
haven't seen any of the Fantastic Beasts movies.
And they're not that good.
Yeah, they're not great.
Okay.
Fun fact.
Good to know I'm not missing anything from
The
that.
best part of them is Dan Fogler, but there's like so many more movies that he's in that you can just watch him be in.
True.
Anything
I really
other
like
than
Dan
that.
Fogler.
Is that the guy who plays the baker?
He's like the assistant guy, but he's also he's from one of my favorite musicals. And I believe he got a Tony for, at least was nominated for 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, which I love with a passion.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the baker guy. Okay, great.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
we'll
That's
bring
all.
it back here.
I am going next,
Yes.
and it's a con save.
Con save, yes.
Big minor whammies.
Okay, you feel the wave of heat hit your skin and enter your lungs, but you're able to hold back against anything extreme happening. You're good. You're good for now.
All right, and then I'm third.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. 2.
Oh no.
Shit.
Okay. Please roll a d4.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Can you add a D4 to your D4?
Oh no.
All right. Taryn, the wave of heat hits you much harder than before. You are going to take 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Oof. Okay. Great conditions.
I'm after Taryn.
Hmm. You are safe. Barely.
Oh.
Goodness.
Bring my own
Spoiler
wind
alert,
through
it's
my-
9 and down.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Guys.
Oop luck. Damn it.
Kyle, it's your turn. We believe in you. Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Yeah.
15.
Oh,
All right.
7. My God.
It's hot down here, but Cal, you're good. Is that everybody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So Iz as the first person and Gert as the second. Since Gert came here, I'm going to say you're able to see this as you're all sort of coming over. You're able to see into this more perfectly circular room with a bunch of pillars lining the perimeter about 5 feet in. But to your northwest, sorry, I should move the map. To your northwest, you can see the edges of what looks like an altar. At least at first glance, it looks similar to those you've seen before. And with at least 2 people kneeling at it, chanting. And a few moments later, as the last of you get there, they go from a sort of like head down, hands in front of them position to like finishing their chanting and raising their hands up, and a flame bursts out from a pillar nearest them and completely incinerates all 3.
Do they look familiar from the back?
I'm assuming you're asking Gert, and is that?
Yeah. Because I can't see them.
Gert and Iz, they did look very similar to some of the folks that you had just fought a couple of rooms back. Like wore similar clothing and similar look.
Mm.
I don't think we knew them, but very striking resemblance to the people before. This is like a weird out of game question, but what's the deal with like the striped flooring?
I was wondering the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
That is environmental indication. So, I failed to mention this before. I'm sorry. The striped flooring represents like a little bit of a reprieve from the intense heat.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I was reading it as this room's fucking hot.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
way.
squiggly lines of hot.
Yeah, like a grill or something.
Right.
I just thought it was a secret room, and it was Roll20's way of saying
Yeah.
this was secret, and we didn't see it
Yeah.
before.
See, when I first saw it, that's why I asked if it was on the second floor, because like I was thinking, is this not on the same level? And so we are putting.
Yeah, my bad. I missed that in the description of things.
It's all
Or
good.
in describing it to you guys.
Got it cleared up now, so it's okay. What did anything like happen to these bodies that were incinerated? Is it just like a pile of ash on the ground, or is someone
of
coming
ash
to
on the
sweep these
ground.
up? Sick. Okay. Can I scoot up to like here-ish, but like stealthy like?
Make a stealth
Get a
check.
better view. Okay. 19.
All right. You are confident that you are not alerting anyone to your presence. I'm going to move you.
Okay. Okay.
You'll get to about here. And
Whoa,
wait,
weird.
hang on one second. I'm gonna say here because you can see the edges
Okay.
of things. Please try not to spoil it.
Right.
You're gonna see two figures at the very end of your view to the northwest. Hands upright with a, on top of the source of light coming from just the lava itself, you'll see a bright white light coming up just outside of your field of vision in front of these people. And kind of like just a few seconds after you get here, it'll flash. On top of that, immediately in front of you, you see this altar, and at first glance, it looks eerily similar to those you've seen to this point. It looks like it's kind of a little off. You're not really sure how, given where you are right now. But then on top of that, there's a little bit more purview on this circular room with all these pillars. In the back, there seems to be a sort of like more of a common area with a couple of tables and shelves. And then of course this long pathway leading to an edge with all of the lava at the end.
Okay. It might be okay to scoot forward, but there's people much further down doing some weird ritual thing, which I'm assuming you probably want to be able to interrupt. So
We should probably, let's try and interrupt the ritual.
the question is, are we going in there just shooting spells every which way, or are we going to try and be quiet and catch them by surprise? I don't know if we have the element of surprise anymore.
Miles, whatever.
It would be more inconvenient if they didn't know that we were there immediately, so we could try and get better footing and then throw everything at them at once.
Okay.
Do we want to do something real stupid? And she's gonna snap and turn herself into Bastion.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Again,
I
very
could-
impressive. Just this is cool.
I can turn
This
this
is
off.
neat.
I can, and she'll change back out because it's at will. I can do like literally constantly.
And I don't want to try it. And she looks like Bastion, but in Iz's clothing.
Real quick. Oh, we're too close to people. Fuck, never mind. I was gonna say, do we want to switch armor so you can do the thing in the whole way? But
It's fine.
maybe not. Okay, next time. Next time we'll talk about it. All right. Should I do it again? Do we want to do this? Is this stupid?
I don't think it's stupid. It's worked for us 98% of the time, so why not?
I
Pretty good
mean,
odds.
you might see him in there.
We could go for like
Did you guys see him in there? Is he in there?
I did not see him.
I can barely see two people down there.
Exactly.
Again, I can scurry up there and see if I see him. In the event that I don't, this is a plan that we
I
can.
mean, the Spider-Man versus Spider-Man situation is fun. We've already done it once. I won't do it, and let's just walk through, just like we're supposed to be there. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we? Yeah, I think maybe sneak and attack. It probably might work. I remember, were we trying to sneak or were we trying to attack, or do we do both at the same time?
Both at the same time. I think
6
that's
of
what
1.
we were going to
Right.
just okay.
They are out near a bunch of lava, so just like prepare for that. It's gonna
Cool.
get
What if-
really heckin' hot.
Never mind. I don't think that'll work. I was gonna say, what if we had like thing to like group them all at the edge and then just kind of give them a nudge.
I mean, why don't we
But-
try talking? I feel like trying to talk has always kind of worked, and then like, whoops, if we have to start shooting at people with our fingers, then that's fine.
Right.
I mean, I'm just gonna do this as a precautionary measure, and Iz just kind of like slaps her chest, and you see just like a sheen of armor, kind of like form over her. I'm casting mage armor to up my AC a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe these guys are like the same ones at the air cult where they're not really doing anything. They're
Oh,
they're
yeah,
just
yeah,
kind of neutral to the conflict.
So all I'm gonna ask is that y'all stay within 30 feet so that if stuff does go down, we can do the thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Mhm. It's fair. It's a bonus action. Okay.
Do we want a pep talk? Do we save pep talk for later?
I mean, the last time we found the ritual, it was like real close to the main room. So I think pep talk now is a pretty good idea.
Okay, guys, hands in.
Okay.
All right, don't really have a pep talk planned because I did one literally like 2 hours ago. But I think it's very cool and important that Gert, your God talked to you. Like, I know you don't think that you want to keep doing this, but your God talked to you. He talked to you and told you to keep going. So we're in the right place and we're doing this right. I don't know what's in your head and you don't know what's in your head, but you have been doing very good, cool things with it. And I believe in you and I trust you.
A flash
Karen.
emanates from the chamber ahead.
Okay, we're talking quicker and we're moving. Taryn, I think you chose something really cool. I don't know why we all feel so good today, but it's great. Cal, keep fucking punching things. You are buff. Let's go. I'm gonna cast
Love that.
that at 5th level
The hesitation.
because then we all get 15 temporary hit points.
Damn.
Because I'm doing a fear. 15 temporary hit points. And
I'm over 100 hit points now.
I'm over
Karen's
50.
like over 60.
Oh my god.
Oh, I am. I hit 62.
Yeah.
Yes.
So everyone's got a temp 15, and I'm down to 5th level. Let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby.
Great thing you're fucking. Alright. Great. Okay. Let's walk.
Boom, 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 boom.
There was a bright white flash. Oh, wait, there was an order.
Yeah. It
Yes,
was
so I'm gonna
Gert.
get Iz to about here, and then we'll need a marching order moving forward. While you're setting that up, I will describe what's in here in more detail to do it justice. Pillars rise from the glassy floor of this circular cave to support a smooth, domed ceiling. You can see niches carved into the columns holding dancing flames that illuminate copper tapestries hanging on the walls. Each tapestry bears the symbol of the fire cult. That's obvious because you've seen it and know it. Just in front of a wide exit tunnel stands a dais with an altar atop it. That's the altar at the end of the room. That already happened. To the north and south are smaller chambers attached to the shrine. You can see like a small, what do they call those? Courtesy curtain on this one.
Sure.
But from what you can see in the open one, at least at the edges of that other one, is like a couple of counters, like small pieces of furniture that look a little bit more personal than just like bookshelves.
Sure.
And then ahead in this chamber, you see the sort of edge. I'll ping it right here. Sorry, stream, you can't see that right now, but we'll get there eventually. But those of you who have field of view can see this sort of pincer-esque rock coming up around this point that these two figures are standing at, with their arms outstretched in front of them toward a much larger rock farther to the north that you're a little obstructed from seeing, but also definitely able to see this massive source of light that's been flashing.
Yeah, all right.
I mean, we go to the flashing light. I think that's the. It looks pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, we should probably intervene. Right? Right. Yeah.
Yeah. God, it's gonna be hot. Okay.
Think cooling thoughts. Think cooling thoughts.
Ice cream. Okay. I think we all just kind of like make our way into this general area.
Yeah, where do we? Someone up front start walking.
Yes.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Or unless we're looking at things? There were more people in here, I thought?
There's just a
Were there?
bunch of
Just
ash. Yeah.
Is there anything on the pillars?
The copper things?
Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah, the tapestries. Right. Wait!
More.
Throw a rock. Make sure we don't turn into ash if we walk past that without doing something. That's
Okay.
a genuine concern. Let's make sure that we can't like if we walk through, we're not gonna instantly get
Yeah.
vaporized.
Good idea. Good idea. Good idea. Okay. I'll find something like rip part of the tapestry or grab some bullshit from my pack and just throw it towards this altar.
Okay. It'll sort of like clamber across the top of the table and fall off a ledge. It looks like it knocks over a couple small things. And the hot wind and bubbling and gurgling of the lava sort of drowns out most of the sound that it makes. It's not like there's a massive clang of metal on stone or anything, but just kind of a dull thud. But nothing else happens.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I think we're okay.
Everybody make a stealth check, please.
Got it.
I don't have wait, yes I do. God damn it, because I hate
33.
No.
Holy shit!
Let's
Whoa.
go! Gert, I think technically if you want it, would still have Bardic Inspiration if it's been less than 10 minutes.
It has definitely been less than 10 minutes. I just don't remember if you've used it.
You haven't used it.
Okay.
Yeah, because you rolled
I
two
have.
good 19s.
So
If
that's
you want
a
it.
D8,
10.
D10.
Got a 9 on my stealth.
Anyone?
Okay.
I mean,
So that is a 10
Okay.
total for Gert.
Gert, you're gonna have this moment of like you banged against something by accident and get this moment of like, ugh. But you're okay. Surrounded by the ambient noise of all this lava gurgling and boiling, seems like it's masked your
33. Jesus.
and then Whirl is like all of a sudden over there. It's like, "Whew." Just kidding.
I'm gonna turn around towards Gert. We're gonna have stealth lessons soon, okay? I'm gonna teach you how to walk on your toesies and
Please
hold all your
thank
armor
you.
in. I got you.
I think I practiced that in another life.
Really loudly.
we walking towards this lava gang?
I think so.
Team?
Yeah.
Friends? Is there anything we should look for in these table-y rooms? Should we touch things? Or we just keep walking? Like
I mean,
what?
the things were there last time after we finished, so I think we can come back.
Full of anxiety, that's all.
Okay, sorry. I was writing something down to ask.
No, you're
later.
good. You're good.
Actually, though, can I see what's on the altar?
This altar?
Yeah.
Yeah. At first glance, without making an investigation check, you can see a severed hand, a very charred book, 2 runic symbols like very haphazardly etched into the stone itself, and the 2 pillars immediately around it have carvings that look at least very similar to those you've seen before.
At the early stage.
If you'd like to get anything more, you would have to make an investigation check to get some detail.
You know what? Let's play that game. Let's see. That is a 20.
Damn.
Nice. Okay, severed hand is new.
like newly severed, or like we've not seen a severed hand.
Yeah.
Like as far as this altar goes, the severed hand is a new thing.
Okay, cool.
Still like squirting blood.
Well, it's pretty dried up. I mean, given the environment, that wouldn't be surprising.
Yeah. Gross.
The book.
I see it now. God damn it.
There aren't too many words you can make out on it, but it seems like the few bits of handwriting you can see look like someone who is trying to learn a new language, and that language is celestial, but their writing in it is terrible so far. And then the symbols carved in, one is necromancy, the other is of generally evocation magic, but it's got a few extra sort of like details in the rune that it's not just evocation. It seems to have this focus on fire, between the fire cult's symbol as well as like a really crude attempt at like depicting a flame, and then like an actual fire spell.
Well, I'm guessing they already got their big bad boy up. So yeah, this here's a fire evocation situation. So yeah, we might want to go find said big bad boy.
Cool.
Great, love that.
I'm not panicking. You are.
Are we
It's gonna be
going?
fine. It's gonna be fine.
Are we
We've
are we
seen
going-
some small ones, and we're about to see a big one. So
We've seen a big one too.
maybe we haven't seen a
This
big
one
one.
just made of rocks. Yeah, that will.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen a big boy made of rocks.
We're about to see Imix. We already know his name, and we already know he has fire. And there's gonna be a weapon, and there's gonna be this Vanifer woman who apparently is a devil, which I have a lot of feelings about. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fine.
Let's go find him.
Mhm.
Let's go find him and get some bubblegum.
Do it. Yeah, bubblegum.
Let's kick some ass because I want some bubblegum.
I'm gonna start skirting around this altar here just to get around it, and then to the other side. And what the fuck is that?
Oh no!
All right,
no.
so
Aw.
is I'm gonna get you to here,
Okay, great.
and we'll need a marching order.
So many feelings.
Same
yeah.
as always.
Always the same.
We've got like 2 different marching orders, but
And
they're pretty
what
close.
the fuck is that?
Ooh,
I cannot
That does
do
look
the
like-
description of this justice, so
Oh
I
my
will
God.
simply show
Right.
it to you.
Go!
Oh.
Fuck!
That's so cool.
just, I mean, like,
Okay.
like the fire node is cool, like the art pop up is great, but just seeing it in game is fully
Yeah.
terrifying.
I don't know how to feel other than a lot of feelings.
Fear is how to feel. It's
So
fear.
this bright
Correct.
light I've been describing is this small sun hovering above this stone giant looking up, and I think you can see why this place is called the Weeping Colossus.
Yeah.
And sort of at the moment that you guys get to this place and have this, oh shit, you will feel your bodies freeze. And the tiny person you can see at the bottom of the altar there is going to be doing one of these.
Perfectly demonstrated.
And that's how we're going to take a break, or that's where we're going to take a break for a moment.
No.
We'll be right back.
Love it.